Hello everybody, welcome back to our vanilla world here, and today we're going to be doing a little basic project, and that is for a couple of reasons. One, the villager breeder, we have got it slightly further done. I've switched out some of the blocks that we had for glass, so that we're actually able to see. You should not be able to get in here. Oh wait, yeah, I remember. It's on hard mode, so that door is not perfect. But yeah, I added this here because I can press F3 and B and look at these guys and see, you know, how many there are, and I can also see how they're developing. Evidently, a wooden door. I forgot that we're in hard mode, and these guys are just going to be breeding in this way. We can see from pretty much all angles, like, you know, how many are in there, if they're, you know, the hearts are there for their willingness and stuff like that, and if villagers like that up here. So we're going to leave that for a bit, let those guys sort of grow up. I threw a couple of stacks of carrots in there. Yeah, carrots, because it's way of growing. I just used a ton of bone meal on it and got all that done. And yeah, we're going to be doing just like essentially waiting for you know, all those guys to breed, and you know, the maximum, all the like actual food is used up, because I threw a couple of stacks in it. I think it's 12 for them to become willing, so they're going to be throwing around that food for a decent time. So what I thought we'd do is, you know, do a bit of the decorating stuff. Another reason is because I don't want to do a massive project today, because there's a chance that these recordings might not be perfect, and I don't want those to be to happen. The reason why is because recently I did a clean install of Windows, because I was using, like, you know, I got a second hard drive so I could back up stuff, so I could actually do it safely from a spare computer, which is the same, literally the same hard drive that I have in here, which is quite nice. So now I've got double the space, which is really useful. And I just thought, you know, I've got so many like random files here, like, I don't use. It's better to do a clean install. I've saved like 400 gig now of random files. I saved the files I need, like the modded world, this world, the Communicraft world, just in case anything goes wrong with that, and all that stuff. So we're starting kind of anew, but yeah, the settings might not be perfect. And actually, I think I've done some better things with the settings, so like audio-wise and video-wise, but it completely depends on how this comes out. So I don't want to do something big and have it potentially ruined. So what we're going to be doing today is, wherever I put it all, I have just mined a lot of wood from up here, and we're just going to carry on the sort of same theme we have going on here, like the grass and the oak wood and the slabs and stuff like that. But what we're going to do is, because coming up here, this isn't that bad. This gets a bit more of a pain, a lot more jumping. This needs to be fixed severely, but this is where I feel like it's a pain. You've got this one block area here, you have this one block area here, and you know, all this. Obviously I'm going to get rid of that lava behind there, and I think it'll be really nice just to get a decent pathway coming up to here. I just think it would be nice. So what we actually need to do first is get rid of this lava, something I can actually do pretty quickly just by simply... Oh, I forgot that my pickaxe was so slow. Alright, yeah, and we can just... You know what, let's do, we can just ditch this. I think I have a spare bucket somewhere. There we go, spare bucket. But yeah, whilst this is going on, I hope that just generally, you know, it's going to be a shorter episode, probably, just so I can, you know, make sure all my settings are sorted and have at least some footage just to muck around with and get stuff changed. But we're just going to simply, for this, I think these pillars definitely need to go. And we need to think about how we're getting up here, really. I think if we had... We're going to do this a bit shoddily for now. If we had something like that... Oh. Let's, like, something maybe like that. And then there. Or even this. Just sort of a gradual thing going up. This one could probably be removed, torch replaced, somewhere like that. But something like that, so we've got at least a slow curve up. These would probably be slabs or stairs or something like that. Just so because we have this a lot of space here to muck around with, so we can definitely make that a smoother thing going down and stuff like that. And then we can probably level this out really. Let's get the shovel. Yeah, we'll do that, and then have these. It already feels a lot better. We can do those. Maybe fill in that hole and go up there. I think this might look better when it gets to being grass. Now, what I normally like to have, as I think I've shown somewhat, I don't know where I've shown it actually, but kind of like here, where it's nice to have like 3 bits of the block, even though I've not done it pretty much anywhere. But it's nice to have like basically anything 3 up for your pathway, 3 wide as the pathway. I feel like that's a good number to work off. What we actually have there is 3, but I like to then have 3 as the pathway and a border around. So what we can maybe do with this is the area I'm talking about. We can maybe, because what I normally like to have is like the dirt there, and then something like this, like that. Now what we could do instead is have the 3 here, but have these bits here as the oak wood. I think that might look quite nice. We can fill that in later. I've got a load of spare stuff, but yeah, let's see how that looks actually. Gonna take a while. We need to get a better pickaxe. That's a thing I've noticed with pretty much every time I mine in this. As you saw with that netherrack, I expected it to be just generally a lot better than it was. I think it's because I have been playing modded, and Tinker's Tools sort of like gives you a little bit of an illusion of everything being super fast. Especially when you've got like, obviously you can just add a redstone and make it even faster, and you've got cobalt and stuff like that. Yeah, I think that might be quite nice. It might be a little bit intrusive. I'm not sure. I really like. I've been playing with carpenter's blocks as well. I would really like a diagonal block. That would be a really nice thing to have. But yeah, I think we really need dirt to make this thing look good. Because maybe if we do try just doing this a lot, just if we just sort of raise it up the level that we need to. I never know what to do with these blocks. That's always a problem I have. We could even raise this up 1 and it would still probably look quite nice. Or we could still, like, I think it wouldn't even look that bad if we did just lower these down and have just places that didn't have bits of oak in them. Like if we get that, where is it? I had a ton of smooth stone somewhere. There we go. Just so we can replace the where we've done all this. If we do replace sort of this stuff and then this and stuff like that, we could have still just that. And I think I might give it enough of a difference rather than just being a plain road, or plain path. I think that might be enough. So if we just carry on with that and just realize, well, not realize, but assume that road stays like that, or not road, wall instead. Lovely interruptions there. But yeah, if I didn't mean wall, I didn't mean road, I meant wall, like, because I think it originally came out to like there. But let's assume it doesn't for the sake of this. If we do take out bits like this, and we could actually still have it in the wall like that, and have stairs actually like coming down, like from if I had. We could just make a thing here, can't we? And then 1, 2, 3, for stairs because that's how logic works. If we have like that maybe, and even stuff like that, if it doesn't, I think it might get a bit intrusive in places like that, but here it might actually work fairly well. I don't know if this bit works. I think it might need to be pulled out a bit more. Oh, that's zombies on the doors. There we go. It's always a lovely thing that's going to happen. I feel like that might be a good place to have stairs. Actually, I think it also might be just a better idea to have slabs. I always like slabs, I think, better than... Slabs look better, in my opinion, but they take up, like, you have to use more blocks to get, like, it takes 2 blocks, like this and this, to achieve what just one stair can do, which is get you up an entire block. So it kind of, it depends on the space you're working with. I think simply we can just sort of, oh, completely wrong stuff we're trying to work with. How to attract zombies. Have villagers. Something simply like that then might be a plan. The only problem there is getting back up, which we could just simply have some sort of... I don't want to get in the way of that door though, that's the problem there. Let's replace torches. And let's just have one there because I don't think we need it. Yeah, this is actually looking fairly nice, I think. If we get rid of those. We do need a lot of dirt, something I don't have a lot of. Which is a weird thing to sort of say, but I just don't have a lot of dirt. Because just I don't have a lot spare, even though the entire like immediate area is dirt. Maybe if we do this, that might look good. There we go, and oh yeah, I have changed to Faithful, by the way. For now, I'm gonna stick with Faithful. I like it. I've always liked it. It just sort of didn't seem necessary. But recently, I sort of took a new liking to it, or a new re-liking to it. So for now, I'm gonna have it on. But yeah, these are the sort of places I don't understand what to do. Like we could just simply do that because it sort of follows the same direction. See, that one probably won't have anything there because of the rule. I generally like to have 3 blocks. This is a place I'd like to use slabs, but as I said, like it takes up a lot more room. I probably have to get rid of this area slightly, which probably won't be too bad because as long as it doesn't impede on, like, if it only goes to back to like here maybe, I think that'll be quite nice because we have like a lot of area here to deal with. We won't have to remodel this at all. This can probably do with a bit of sort of, you know, redoing that. Like, I think that looks a lot better. I like that you can sort of imagine these sort of like stalactites. I think, yeah, stalactites. I think that's stuff. The ones from the top. But yeah, you can imagine they're sort of like, you know, things. It's not too clean, which I think is good for the style of what we're trying to go for. But at the same time, it's not too clean, but it's not too like intrusive on what we're trying to like achieve, as in like just trying to get a simple, easy path from one place to another without having to jump. Because the problem is, the more you have to jump, the more you're using food. And although I have a chicken farm, I don't want to have to be using, you know, food. Even though I'm just carrying a load with me for no apparent reason. I don't even know I'm carrying this stuff with me. Come to think of it, let's just drop it off. And I have like of steak in there, which I can't even remember where I got them from. I think I was just hunting cows, and well, evidently that's how I got them, from cows. But I mean, like, I can't remember when I went out and hunted them, but apparently I did. So that was always fun. And yeah, I think this actually might be good for now. We might put them there, and maybe Might even be worth having a stair there. No. Unless... if I do that maybe, and then one stair, it might look a bit better. Because I think a stair on its own just looks a bit out of place. Stop going after my goddamn villagers. They're just picking up more rotten flesh. It's man. Yeah, I think that looks quite nice. This area is a bit too straight, which can always be a problem. What I could do is I could like bring this out one, so then this turns into a 4, which might work. And even with the 4 then, if we drag this out 1 extra, that can go behind that block, or under that block, 1 block further, and then you could have more the logs here, which actually might not be a bad idea, because you don't want to just be too straight an area. So if we had this, and then use the wrong tool because I am a Minecraft genius, put them here instead, and then sort of bring back this wall. I think even dragging it down 1 more might be even like that might make it look a bit better. And then just bring back more stone, because at least make it look a bit better. And we could do the same with this wall actually, come to think of it. Maybe bring it back only to there, not too much, so we actually still have sort of a gentle incline to this area. Incline, probably not the best idea, best word for that. I don't even think it's the correct word at all for that. But yeah, not every single that might look a bit too weird. Not every single block has to be like a border block. It is nice to have it like that, but I might actually get rid of these ones. That actually does look a bit bad. I think it's because I was looking at it for too long, but it just seems too sudden, which might be a problem. Might look better if there's actually dirt there, you never know. Come to think of it. We just locked eyes for a moment. When we get rid of this, if we get rid of that, that might be a good idea, a good way to get a lot of dirt. But yeah, like it doesn't have to go everywhere. Like this doesn't have to have it. Those areas don't have to have it. So it could easily be implemented by adding them there, evidently. Yeah, I think this might look good. Whoa! Glad I have smite. I think I have smite. Smite 2. No. Probably should have had this in less of a public place. But yeah, this actually looks quite nice. We need to still think about how we're going to do this. It might just be as simple as like getting rid of that block, getting like rid of this tree slightly. It's connected to this one, so it won't decay technically, but sort of do that. Because that evidently isn't part of the tree. I said evidently, way too much. Probably using it in the wrong way as well. Do that. Get this one. This will decay now. That tree still looks... Maybe get rid of that one. Give it a bit more good looks. And we could easily just sort of... just do a very boring stairway for it. Not gonna have enough stairs, but just something simple like that, even with some sort of. Actually, could do that now. This will be the last thing we do if we do it, which we are. So I don't know why I'm saying if. Just get some more stairs, which I'm pretty sure I have like millions of, so I don't know why I'm crafting them. Get that going, and then have like. That going, so it's like a little border for it and everything. Looks a little nice from the side. You know, it isn't just bland. Gives it a sort of banister almost. Like it's not just, you're not just gonna walk off it. You can walk off it, but you know what I mean. Like it doesn't feel like it's just sort of being placed there nonchalantly, you know. And then this can go down here, And there's an invisible spider. Because run hard. Yay. And then, yeah, this will be sorted out in another video. But yeah, I think that's all going to be for today. It's about 20 minutes long. Probably about 20 minutes long. But yeah, hopefully this came out alright. I'm going to be looking at it, making sure all the settings are correct. Because, yeah, I new you know, clean install means I have to relook at everything because I've probably forgotten everything. Because I sort of set everything down, had it all sorted out, and then forgot what my settings were. But yeah, thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.